Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, my wonderful friends. Good evening, all the viewers, once again. Today is the Saturday, a Saturday of guys. I'm very happy that today I'm going to have a small talk, a small session, an interactive session, interview with my dear Pallavi Gupta, who is our GFMB 8 key participant, alumni now, so to speak, and a very dynamic girl. Lady suit nahi karega, girl to talk about. So let me give you a brief idea. Pallavi hails from a family business, obviously. The name of the family business is Dollar Industries Limited. Then the business of undergarments largely. And then with her entry, they have also forayed into leggings and stuff like that. She'll talk about that later. She'll talk about her role also a little later. She'll also talk about कि उसने इस अपने फैमिली बिजनेस में आने के साथ साथ क्या क्या नए कंट्रीब्यूशन किए और उसका अपना डेवलपमेंट कैसे हुआ है.
Thank you so much, sir. It means a lot to me. And I am so proud that this session is happening between us. It had been long due.
Correct.
And anything to do with GFMB creates a different level of excitement within me. And I'm happy to be here on this platform today.
Okay, fantastic. So let's get going, Pallavi. My first question, okay, my first question to you is, Pallavi, brief about or explain Pallavi Gupta. I mean, brief about yourself to this wonderful audience.
So to begin with, I would want to say that I belong from a tier one town, say Calcutta, but I've spent my entire childhood in a very small town. Rather would have called it a village back then when I shifted to Tirupur, Tamil Nadu. That's why my entire childhood I spent it, and then it was all because of the business that this happened. So during my schooling days, as you call me now, I was a don back then. So I was something I was something where people would say कि इससे नहीं होगा तो हाँ पल्लवी है, she will do it. I was very brave, I was an extrovert and I was an ambitious girl back then. But since Tirupur was a very small town, a tier 3 town, I did not have the level of exposure as all my other friends who are now at present do. So after my schooling, when I shifted to Bangalore for my bachelor's, it was a big drastic change for me, and I sort of felt intimidated, and that's where a different character of mine, a different role of mine started, where I was a very shy and introvert person, and that's whom you met when I started GFMB. So somehow I felt that real Pallavi, the kick in Pallavi was missing, and which you gave it back to me, which all my other professors brought it back in me, and that was a very happy moment. It was an occasional moment which I really loved being back in, and now that spirit in me is where everyone calls me Thakurain or Chaudhary or Ammaji. So yeah, so that's a very big drastical change for me from being in a village so-called town, which I'm currently also living in, but still being a very extrovert, socializing person and growing my network every day. So that's a little bit about me.
Pallavi, I would like to mention one thing. Uh, there are phases. There's always an up and down phase, just as in markets, just in business, just in anyone. If you relate everything together in business and in family also, you will find that your story is no actually different. So I have seen you on both sides actually. I have seen you in that down moment also. I have seen you in a moment when you've been tantrumic. And I have also seen you the dawn of the batch, the dawn of the class. And I'm happy in both ways. Why? I'll tell you why. Because, in other words, you can say that I saw you transparent, right? So, when you see a student very transparent, you actually know. But let's say, for example, tomorrow, if a father or anybody in the family tells me, okay, do you think Pallavi can do this? And I'm like, ये काम, yes, she will be able to do it. But sir, आप दे दीजिए. मुझे मालूम है कि वो इसमें से तो रास्ता guaranteed निकल सकता. I mean, like I could be so sure about your capabilities, unlike your anybody else may be. Okay, the reason may be is because both the sides I've seen. Her family comprises of, on the top side, four, her father's four siblings, and then below that, which is her generation, there are a huge gang of boys. That's the right word. Okay. Now, my question to you, Pallavi, is amongst this huge gamut of, you can say, men that you have in the family who are running the business, I'm sure you have interacted with your elder brother or elder uncle, younger uncle, etc., जिसको अपन ताऊजी चाचू वगैरह बोलते हैं. I want you to tell what have been your learning when you have interacted with these people. चाहे वो आपका इंटरेक्शन फिर 1 मिनट का क्यों ना हो, चाहे फिर आपका वो इंटरेक्शन 1 साल का क्यों ना हो, जो भी है, क्या सीखा आपने इनसे? प्लीज डू शेयर दैट. ओवर टू यू.
Sir, I entered my family business right after my undergraduation. And it was basically, I just wanted to learn more. As I was a specialization in HR, I wanted to figure out how things actually work in real world.
Okay.
So HR as a part is not currently or was being taken seriously in our family businesses. HR is more of a professional term which we usually see in MNCs. So that was my feeling, that why don't I professionalize the HR department in our factory. And hence what happened, my interactions with everyone started to begin. I had to speak to my bade papa, my chacha, my father, my grandfather, and my brothers for that matter. And for me, as a beginner in this, I would shrivel up or rather curl up when I had to go talk to them, because वो एक डर रहता है that, you know, if you might do anything wrong, either they might stop teaching you, they might lose their interest in you, or, you know, it'll have a negative aspect on you. So I had to make sure when I go and speak to my uncles or my father for that matter, I would be tip top ready, have my pointers ready, list everything down, and then go talk to them instead of having being blasted by them. You know, especially in front of all the employees, it's pretty embarrassing, I would frankly say it. Although it has happened to me, not everything goes as you wish, it has still happened to me. But there was this one learning I had from that was from my uncle was, perform it. Galti hoga, hone do, but learn from it. The second one was stay calm. Don't let your anger come out. Because when your anger comes out, you react to it. But what you have to actually do is act upon it. You have to realize why this happened, think upon it, and then change the way what you've been doing later on. So this was taught by my chacha over here. And then when I would go to my father, my mentor basically, he would say, Pallavi, sit down. And according to you, sir, and as well as my father is a chai fan. So my father would order a cup of chai for himself, and I would get a cup of coffee for myself. And then he would say, Pallavi, ab bata. What do you think? What happened? And what should we do next? So for me, it has always been a life full of no's. I still have all my notes, say from 4 years back when I joined the business. I have a collection of notebooks. So whenever I have to go refer anything, I would go back, read the pointers, and get back working towards it. So that's been a very big motivating factor. And if you say working with my elder brother, it's been totally different. Like, my father is someone who likes doing work manually and not in Excel sheets or Word documents or something like that. And my brother is totally an Excel person. He's like an Excel kira. And so I was like, okay, if I have to work with him, I have to keep my Excel pinpoint, and I'm technologically handicapped. Excel for me was like I had to take Excel classes before I started working with my brother, because, you know, it's faster. And when I work with my father, I have to be a calculator person. कि हाँ पहले notes लिखो, उसको addition, subtraction, जो भी multiplication करना है, you have to know your terms in calculator also. So I had to deal with both different generations in a different manner. So for me to cope up with the generation gap also was a task, but once you learn it, it's in love of balance. The balancing part has been very good for me.
Fantastic, fantastic, Pallavi. Superb, super brilliant point. Okay. So I want you to highlight what are your key takeaways or the key learning points from the GFMB program. And if you can couple with that, one more question is, how did you take that as a learning? You understood that question. So, you know, the what part and the how part, I'm more interested in these two.
Sir, I would like to give 3 pointers on this. The first pointer would be faith. As I told you that how shy I was in the beginning and I was reluctant towards doing anything that came across my way, and then how I transferred from taking anything that came to my way. So in that way, I would say GFMB played a major role, sir. Especially the professors around me. Whenever I would have a word with them, or, discuss certain factors that I was facing or whatever phase I was going through, I was always motivated. I was never given an option of going back. I was always told डर के आगे जीत है. So they never let me fall back. Instead, they gave me tasks every time I spoke to them that you have to do this and get back to me on so and so basis. So that somehow increased my confidence in myself, and it also led me take my business, see my business in a different manner when I would travel outside for work or meet my dealers or any such or have calls over them. Initially, I would be like, okay, हाँ आपने बोल दिया हो जाएगा. But in reality, what I figured that they were just putting maska on me and they would never perform. So they would take advantage of me being shy and me losing confidence in myself. So that self-confidence which was instigated in me through this course was actually a very big revealing and self-awareing factor, I would call it as. And second thing was always ask for help. Never hesitate. Never let your ego come in between. That you were born with a silver spoon. Why would I do this? ये मेरा काम नहीं है. मैं तो boss की बेटी हूँ. No, that is not going to take you any further. Probably for a year or two, your employees will be scared of you. They will say, हाँ madam, yes sir, yes ma'am, ये हो जाएगा. But after that, you will see that they will start backbiting. तुम्हारे पीठ पीछे they will talk such nonsense that you wouldn't even have dreamt of in your future. So always treat your employees as equal. Ask for help. They've been there, your senior staff. They've helped you make this business. They've been there with your parents for so long as you were not even born, probably. So they know much better of your industry. So ask for them, ask help from them, and learn from them. Stay under them, and then probably put your points forward later on. As soon as you go, don't expect कि हाँ ऐसे बोल दूंगा तो तुम ऐसे करो. That's not practical. I even had to learn from my security guards when a lorry enters in what all he notes down. So I had to do that because वो अगले बार सिक्योरिटी मेरे को चक मार दे जाएगा, मुझे पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि कितना माल अंदर आया कितना माल अंदर नहीं आया. So that's basically always learn to not hesitate to ask for my help and never let your ego come in between. That only spoils things for you. And so third one major learning, major I would say was professionalism. Growing with the trend. This part from SPGen is where I learned that it is never enough for you to say that this is my goal for 2021 or say this is my goal for the current period or current term. So when you say पुराने ज़माने में we all had Munims ji working for us and now we have a proper account system, we have softwares and everything. I'm sure in all our offices we all were reluctant to change the system. We were all pretty comfortable in our hot seat. But when you have to face the world, when you have to thrive in this big world, you have to professionalize yourself. You have to bring in systems within yourself, and that change is required. Which change is the current generation bringing in? So the communication, the generation gap between your parents and between you is definitely going to be a task where you have to manage, but you will always definitely have quarrels and arguments with your fathers or your uncles about the change. But when you are very sure that you can go ahead with this and you're ready to take charge of that particular task that you want to do, the new project you want to get into and bring it into your business, professionalism comes. And when your parents see the result of it, when your mentor sees the result of it, an extra involvement comes and the experience of an old hand comes in and you grow together. So that's how you're cooperating, or rather I would say be in competition with the world and all the other industries together.
Super, Pallavi, fantastic. 3 points, guys. Faith, self-confidence. Second, never be afraid to ask for help. Bindas, मांग लो यार, क्या जाता है. Okay, so simple. And मदद ही मांग रहे हो, कोई जान वान तो नहीं मांग रहे हो. That's perfectly okay. Third, have trust in your employees. Brilliant. I mean, they are the ones who are going to execute. आपके साथ वही तो लोग हैं. Some of them are senior than her. Perfect. That's also true. They've been there with her since her dad's time. So obviously you have to learn from them. Fantastic. And then final point that obviously आपको prepared रहना पड़ेगा. In case you're more prepared, then it's going to be much easy to work. And आप professionally काम करना शुरू करते हो, so you get the buy-in of all other family members also. Brilliant point, Pallavi. Super fantastic. Seriously fantastic. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay. Actually, that leads me to one more question. मैं एक internal question इसमें से निकलता है. Pallavi, this is the direct learning which I can see you got from the course, right? Now, let me ask a question relating to your involvement in the alumni. I understand that you're very thickly involved with alumni. तुम बहुत सारी जगह पे अभी forums पे बोलने भी जाती हो. You've been invited by a lot of people. Okay, so tell me something about that. That how is your connect with the alumni and how are you getting along with the alumni? मतलब how is your learning in context with the alumni?
Sir, I would say being on so many different platforms along with the alumni has always been a new learning experience. I wouldn't have gotten a chance to meet anyone else because if I say had I been in a bigger city, Mumbai, where our major alumni are from, say Delhi or Bangalore or any other bigger city for that matter, it would have been easy. See, I want to connect with you, sir ने मुझे आपके बारे में ऐसा ऐसा बोला है. Why don't we meet for a while over dinner, over coffee, or just like that? But during this lockdown, I had the chance to meet so many alumni, and especially I would like to say that their experience that comes. I mean, some alumni are 10 years older to me. So when you have a word, like last week, I had a word with Mr. Nimesh for that matter. And I mean, I was so taken aback that, it kind of felt mesmerizing to see a different point of view because so far I had met alumni who were just 2 or 3 years elder to me. But meeting an alumni over a decade older and seeing his perspective and how he is handling things at the moment is a revealing factor in how I should see myself in the future. So that has been a kind of benchmark setting, and also knowing the alumni network makes your business stronger. I mean, today I need this, I know whom I need to contact to. कि ये भाई है ये मेरा काम करके देगा मेरे को. So that's there. So I would say always being in touch with the alumni is going to be a big bonus for you. It's a bumper bonus that you always have with yourself.
Fantastic, fantastic. Bumper bonus. I never thought that word would ever come in reality, but bumper bonus sounds a fantastic word that you actually come to know about people, and more importantly जब हम alumni से बात करते हैं तो आपको पता चलता है कि उनको भी same set of trouble आए थे and they handle slightly differently. तो क्या मैं भी अपने troubles को differently handle कर सकती हूँ? तो हो सकता है my business also might have a different solution or so that is the whole idea. And so that is the whole idea, and maybe over a period of time people will learn to be more and more participative with the alumni. जैसे तुमने किया है मैं चाहता हूं और भी लोग करने चाहिए. I know there are some people who are not. In fact, I'll give you one small thing. वो फेसबुक पे रिमाइंडर नहीं आता है कि ये इवेंट हुआ था आपका ये साल में ऐसा करके.
Correct. Memories.
तो कल ही एक मस्त फोटो आया था ऑफ FMB16 एंड मैं ऐसे देख रहा था मैं बोल रहा ओ यार मतलब ये ऋषभ को कितना टाइम हो गया देखा. सो ऑब्वियसली यू विल नॉट नो हिम, बट उसको देखे कितना टाइम हो गया, इसको देखे कितना टाइम हो गया, और हाँ ये तो यश सोमाया है तो इसको देखे कितना टाइम हो गया. मतलब suddenly I started realizing, and then I also realized one of these big things कि in spite of having this such a huge alumni base, हम उनके साथ टच में रहते हैं, वो हमारे साथ टच में रहते हैं. दैट इज ट्रू, बट इंटरमिंगल्ड लर्निंग जो है वो कम होता है. तुम जैसे प्रोएक्टिव लोग इसको कर लेते हैं, एंड आई वुड पर्सनली सजेस्ट कि दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू मस्ट कैपिटलाइज ऑन. ज्यादातर इसको करना चाहिए. Okay, fantastic. Probably that gets me to fourth question or fifth. I don't know, I'm lost the number of the question, but that's okay. Tell me your learning while you were implementing the things that you learned at GFMB. You understand that? जब इंप्लीमेंट कर रहे थे तब क्या सीखा, जो सीख के तू इंप्लीमेंट कर रही थी. पर ऑब्वियसली इंप्लीमेंट करना ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि सीखा हो गया, ऐसा तो होता ही नहीं है कभी. तो सीखा, इंप्लीमेंट किया, नाउ कम्स अ प्रॉब्लम या कुछ भी है, उसमें से क्या सीखा? आई वांट दैट.
सर फर्स्ट थिंग जैसे आपने बोला कि इम्प्लीमेंट किया और उड़ गया, वो सिर्फ दिवाली पे रॉकेट्स में होता है.
करेक्ट.
नेवर हैपेंस, इट इज नेवर द रियलिटी. आप जो इमेजिनेशन के साथ आते हो, it is never the same. The moment you step into even writing the plan for the project that you want to go ahead for, you are faced yourself within, like, you're surrounded by hundreds of thoughts and questions. Ki if I'm writing this, should I go with plan A, plan B, or plan C? Which step would be right to proceed further with? And after you make that plan, the moment you start step A, you already have faced 10 different problems that you did not even think of. So for me, it was all about experimenting different methods of whatever moves and strategies and any sort of negotiating factors that basically I learned from you. It is not that easy. For example, if we take now, there's been a huge hike in prices of, say, synthetic fabrics. And
Hmm.
so for us, it's taken a huge blast. I mean, like, because of that, we have to work on so many different other things that अब अगर nylon का price बढ़ा है, so
Hmm.
in different so many other accessories that I'm using nylon in, I'll have to recalculate the prices and work upon everything and see मेरे पास कितना margin है. So उसमें everything does not, now all of a sudden I cannot increase my MRP because my supplier has increased his MRP. So this would have, एक रात पहले I wouldn't have thought so कि कल मेरा supplier मेरे को call करेगा कि मैडम मैं अपना price बढ़ा रहा हूँ. So I always need to have a plan B is what I figured. Even after 4 years being into the business, I could not even foresee what was happening in my business and this worldwide where 2 weeks just, it was a stop. It was a stop. So that's when I took out my strategy notes, which was taught to me in GFMB, and figure out, see different, what was my advantage, how can I win over my supplier in this. So there was this strategy called as the pestle analysis, where I took the economical, I started reading newspapers more and more ki what exactly is happening and how can I stop or see if my supplier is doing correct with me or not. Because before this, I would never think ki haan mera aaram se chal raha hai, why should I bother being involved in all this. So that analysis, that scenario has changed totally into me, and this has happened over the last 1 month. So what I would say is, just take the leap of faith that you have, experiment with yourself, and but don't give in, don't give up, always keep doing something or the other, always talk. I'm still in touch with so many professors of mine ki abhi ye dikkat hai, to sir, is this what India is going to react to, is this the economical change, or should I be prepared for this. So being in touch with my professors and being in touch with my alumni has actually helped me a lot to go through this business cycle, especially during COVID, and keep me prepared for the future activities in advance itself.
Okay. So, when implementing, the challenges that you've gone through are those which are once again re-guiding you to come to a different type of a solution. That is what you want to say. Brilliant,
Yes.
super, fantastic, guys. Makes sense, makes a lot of sense. क्योंकि जब इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली सिनेरियो सेम नहीं रहता है, एंड जो क्लास में बताया जाता है इज a case study of something that happened at time A. जब इंप्लीमेंट करने जाते हो इट्स टाइम बी सी डी ई और मे बी द एनवायरमेंट जी ई एफ, तो आपको कुछ नहीं पता है कि ये था, ऐसा कैसे हो गया. आई मीन टुडे इफ समबडी आस्क कि लॉकडाउन में क्या करना चाहिए, पिछले 9 महीने में लॉट ऑफ पीपल मेड डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्ट्रैटेजीज, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट पॉलिसीज, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ नेगोशिएशन, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ मार्केटिंग. हो सकता है if 10 years later a lockdown once again comes for whatever reason, people will have a flashback story, people will have a story to talk about. पर तब तक अदरवाइज ये स्ट्रैटेजी का कुछ खास रोल नहीं होगा, पर वो उस वक्त के लिए तो सुपर नहीं, एक आपके पास स्ट्रैटेजी बन गई. सो दैट मेक्स सेंस. ब्रिलियंट, सुपर.
And sometimes what happens is the solution that you're actually looking for, when you start working on that project, आपका solution कुछ और ही निकलता है, and it is better always. So अपना जो एक fixed mindset के साथ अपने काम करते हैं कि नहीं, I am only looking for this solution, so my focus should be towards that only. Keep your mind open, you will find 2-3 more solutions for the same problem, and you will have an option to look for a better solution in that manner.
सुपर,
So
फैंटास्टिक.
having an open mindset works.
Super, fantastic. हमें keep an open mindset. So simple. Such a simple thing. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि you are right now on the क्या कहते हैं, ज्ञान gospel. You know, like keep an open mindset बच्चा. And when anyways, she's not a क्या कहते हैं गुरुबाई, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Okay, although she's wearing something yellowish, but it doesn't still mean that. It just simply means that उसको ये कलर अच्छा लग रहा था आज के दिन पे. Otherwise, what she meant was कि अपन ट्राई करते जाएंगे, the success is going to be somewhere on the way, but we just have to keep trying. Okay, उसने बोला एक वर्ड हम लोग के नए जनरेशन के एक्सेंट में आता है, लीप ऑफ फेथ. हम लोग पहले जमाने में ऐसा बोलते हैं, ट्राई कर लो बच्चा, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, मतलब दिस इज मीनिंग द सेम, लीप ऑफ फेथ या ट्राई कर लो, बरोबर है बच्चा. हाँ, मतलब ये क्या आपका जनरेशन, लीप ऑफ फेथ. ओके, लीप ऑफ फेथ. Anyways, still that's a wonderful point, Pallavi. Fantastic. That takes me towards last 2 questions of this session. And एक question ऐसा है कि what would be your message? What would be your message to those youngsters? क्योंकि this video is going to get on YouTube, and a lot of youngsters will be seeing this video. Okay, so what's your message to the youngsters that, or those who don't want to join the family business in spite of they having a family business?
So, sir, I would like to say those youngsters that my first question would be, why would you leave such a big legacy that you have? I mean, your fathers, your grandfathers, your great grandfathers, they worked so hard to create that legacy. In the legacy that you were born with a silver spoon or a golden spoon for that matter, why would you not want to give it a chance? I'm sure that some of you might have interest, might have not interest the field of industry that your parents have, or for that matter, you want to do something new, start something on your own. But for a minute, take a time to think how hard earned sweat has given what you have you on your plate right now. The car that you drive, the big bungalow that you're living in, is all because of that legacy that's been there with you. I mean, and what a prouder moment it would be when your father sees you carrying forward that legacy ahead. And the second point that I would want to say would be, if you have your skills which you want to implement, say probably in an MNC or some other industry for that matter, why not implement those skills and expand your own family business? Use your talent there, use your different perspective there, and bring something new in your own family and business and earn your identity there. Instead of starting whole thing new when you have a ready base that's there in your own family business, where you have the art of the facility that you have, the manufacturing sector, whatever service industry you are in, you already are given with a ready base that you have. So use that base that you have and grow from there. Create an identity for yourself, realize the value that you are imbibed in there. So these are these two things that strike me the most, that realize the worth of your family business. Take 2 minutes to think about the stories, the hard earned. I mean, whenever I listen to my father's story, that when he was almost turning towards his 30, when he was leading to his 30, my grandfather gave the entire business to him and his brothers. He said, take over from here now. I am going on a different path. So this is, and one more thing is the growth. Once you are getting into your business, the growth opportunities that you have is 10 times faster than when you start something on your own or when you get a job in an MNC. So these are the three main things that I would like to focus on. Sir. Legacy, faster growth, and expansion and having your own identity.
My dear friends, there is two things apart from the three summary that she made ने जो hidden gems थे मैं उसमें से कुछ निकलना चाहता हूँ. First thing, you may or may not have interest in your family business. That is okay, she mentioned. What she said is, you be a part of it, aim to find an opportunity from it. If you eventually don't, then at least you learn the business. And once you have learned the skill of doing business, you can do another business also. This business, that business, any business you can do. So that's a valid point. That's a valid point. Second funda, which is a hidden gem once again from what you mentioned. And that is that apart from legacy, I will always use one word. You know, guys, people hire consultants and pay crores of money to be trained for business. There are business coaches available. In a family business, it's available for free. It's available for free. You can create magic. You can do amazing things. I mean, just imagine she can accept that. She would not be as much confident and successful had she not been talking to her parents, because those are the people who applied, tried, tested, and they know what's happening. So when the father says with a cup of tea and says, okay, beta, let's talk, it's not a time pass talk. It is the grooming talk that is happening. It is the teaching talk that is happening. It is the evaluation talk that is happening. She's getting better off, guys. I mean, free consultant. Who gets that? You're getting it. So brilliant point, Pallavi. Fantastic. Last question. Last question. What would be your message to all those people who are thinking whether to be a part of a legacy like GFMB or not? What would be your message to them?
To keep it sharp and crisp and say it in one line, what I am today, I owe it all to GFMB.
Arey, my
The
bachcha.
girl
Oh
I
my
am
goodness.
today, the confidence I have in myself, the trust I have over my gut, my instincts, it's all because of GFMB. I have learned so much that I genuinely cannot express it or describe it or write a paper about it. It's all feelings inside. I mean, the moment someone says GFMB, there's a 440 volt ka smile on my face. GFMB karna hai. Like, okay, why not just do it? Don't think about it. If you have your family business, GFMB is the place to go to.
Guys, we're talking to Pallavi Gupta, who was very recently invited by a public listed company, very large size public listed company, to address her dealers. We're talking to Pallavi Gupta, who was invited by a couple of schools and colleges in the recent past on a different forum. And she herself has carved a niche for herself, being in the family business, which has about 6, 7 members of family members who are all male members. She was featured in Forbes magazine. We had Pallavi. Pallavi, super. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a great session talking to you. It was nice having you, Pallavi, here. Thank you very much. God bless you. And a sincere appreciation for being here. Thank you
Thank
very much, beta.
you so much.